Good morning, folks. Bom dia, Giorno, Shubha Shakal. How are you all? Welcome back to T2SM Trader. New day, new opportunity, new price action, new bias, new psychology, new entries, new profit, new loss. I hope that everyone is cool, and I wish today's market will be so beautiful. If it is not beautiful today, then to be honest, this week I have to say that yesterday, the day before yesterday was good, but today it should be good. In my opinion, it should be good. Good morning, TJ, TG. Let's be time to make some dollar. Let's make some dollar, brother. Nish Shubhashakal, brother. MB Trader, good morning, brother. Miguel, no loss. Or we learn or we win. Okay, that's a great motivation, brother. Miguel. I think today's market will be so beautiful. It should be so beautiful, by the way. Don't want to waste any more time. We'll start talking about this price action around 905. So after 30 seconds. Today we have medium impact news around 10 a.m. New York local time. Yesterday's medium impact news has given more volatility comparing with the PMI. So I have to be careful about that that medium impact news. Though I don't care about that, but let's see how it is going to work. Hey Abdul Muti, thanks for that penguin man. Good morning, brother Joan. X-Man, greetings, brother. Good morning, Sujivan. Beautiful to be here, Wizard. Always boom. Thank you, Ravi. RP. Al-Mahmuti, walaikum salam, brother. Let's talk about the price action, then we'll read the comment again. Right now, from the daily chart, nothing has changed, in my opinion, because until now, there is nothing that can tell me that I can start to look for sell. I have nothing over here. Yesterday I was bullish. This market came here until this area, cleared that equal highs, if you remember, and then fall until this area. Then today market open, trade the new day opening gap, which I want to see open. Most maximum portion of this new day opening gap should be open if this market would love to go higher. So I'm more interested to see that this market is not going to work with this new day opening gap. Of course, it could work a bit more until the upper quadrant, but as the way it has been reacted from the new day opening gap, which is from yesterday, I'm so much convinced. Now my interest to see if it can go for this trend line liquidity. So all of this liquidity is my target. Would love to see if it can go higher and take that buy side liquidity. From the daily chart, I have really nothing to say anymore, but if it started to fall, maybe I'll work with the opening gap, which I'm not interested to do. But if it is bearish, then maybe I will work. I don't want to see that, by the way. I would love to see it will keep going higher. This is the hourly chart, and from the hourly chart, why it's not there? Okay. I don't know why this event horizon line is not showing in hourly chart. It should be there, but forget about that. I would love to see this dashed line. I'm going to mark a line over there, this dashed line. Okay, here, and I'm going to make it bold. Now I'm coming to hourly chart. See this bold line, this is called event horizon. Now it is not exactly the event horizon. Event horizon is actually upper quadrant, lower quadrant, and the 50%. I love to use only the event horizon 50%, which is actually this new week opening gap low and this new week opening gap high. So if you mark a line from here around this area to until this area, okay, so this is the event horizon line. Lower quadrant 50%, upper quadrant. All of this level are important, but the most important level is the 50% of the event horizon, in between two new week opening gap or in between two new day opening gap. As we have a lot of new day opening gap over there, I would love to use the new week opening gap for my event horizon level. Yesterday market came here, cleared that clean buy side liquidity, if you remember, made that relatively equal highs over here. I'm going to mark that relatively equal highs as my buy side liquidity here, which is called the obvious liquidity. So this is my obvious liquidity. And let me make it exactly there. This buy side liquidity, all the people are seeing that this market has made the relatively equal highs or resistance zone. So it started to fall. It has fallen, took all of this liquidity, everything has been taken, reacted from this event horizon 50% or event horizon level. Now I'm expecting this market will keep going higher for that buy side liquidity. Before going to this buy side liquidity, this last parallel gap is extremely important. I hope that this market is going to break that last parallel gap from the hourly chart. Of course, there is a last parallel gap from 15-minute chart. I will change my last parallel gap while I'll be in 15-minute chart. But until now, in hourly chart, I would love to see it will break all of this last parallel gap, and then it will keep going higher for this buy side liquidity. Here, I would love to add something over here. This new day opening gap, you see this blue line, that blue line. This is the new day opening gap. This black line is the low of the new week opening gap. This dotted line is the 50% of that new day opening gap. Here we have today's new day opening gap, this two green line. Remember, all of this area is extremely strong. Market can be respected so many times from those lines. For example, if you take a closer look over here, has been respected here, used this as a support, come here, fall, go higher, used this high again, take that liquidity, fall again, use this new day opening gap high as a resistance, support, new day opening gap low, worked as a support, this 50% worked as a resistance, break them, come here until the event horizon level, as well as the new day opening gap high, as well as the upper quadrant of this new day opening gap. So if you mark a line over here to this new day opening gap 50% to that area, okay, it didn't actually came until the upper quadrant, but event horizon level has been respected, as well as it has worked as a support, the new day opening gap high. So until this market is not breaking all of these lines, I'm not so much confident to take any kind of entry, because I have no idea how many times it will keep respecting that dotted line or that high or that dotted line or that low or that low, or maybe this new week opening gap low, which is going to be respected when, I have no idea. So it's really so risky to trade around this area until market doesn't break it or go to the free zone. So above this dotted line to until this high is a free zone. I can simply trade in this zone, even though it is risky, but still it is less risky comparing with this area. If market can go above this high of this new day opening gap, from there to there, it is another zone, free zone. From this dotted line to until this black line, another free zone. But here this whole area is extremely difficult for me to trade. I am expecting this market will keep going higher. If it keep going higher, I'll be very happy to see that, and in the meantime I'll try to take some buying opportunity only, which is my interest to do, only buying opportunity, no sell for me, because the higher time frame from the daily chart is telling me there is no reason to fall. If it started to fall and close below this last parallel gap from the hourly chart, which is here, if it close below this area, then I will start to work with the 50% of this new day opening gap, this black line, blue line from here to here, this new day opening gap 50%. I'll work until that 50%, which I'm not interested. But if this gap is broken, then I will start to think about sell. Until then, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity. There is no sell valid for me. If any of you are interested to hold your bearish bias, please go for that. No need to tell me. Now here is the 15-minute chart. This is that event horizon line. I'm going to remove that event horizon line. Market is now trading around this area, and you can see this last parallel gap from the 15-minute chart. I'm going to adjust the last parallel gap from hourly to 15-minute chart. So I would love to see this last parallel gap from 15-minute chart will be broken, and if it is broken, then I will start to think about that buy side liquidity. But for the first time, I would love to see it will come at least until this last parallel gap, and then I will wait to break that last parallel gap and then come over here to this buy side liquidity. In the meantime, if this market started to fall and if it break this hourly last parallel gap, maybe I will start to look for sell. As we have a lot of fair value gap over here for 15-minute chart, I'm more interested to use the hourly bullish fair value gap instead of the 15-minute, because 15-minute is little messy. So my interest to see the hourly gap is not going to be broken and market is not going to close below this hourly parallel gap. But of course all of this line, see the reaction from this dotted line, look at the reaction from this dotted line, that area dotted line reaction here, how beautifully it has been reacted, high, constant encroachment, low, all of this area. Okay, so it's really so difficult for me to understand how long it will react as a resistance, how long it will react as a support, how long it will react as a support and then as a resistance. So if it keep going higher, maybe I will find some opportunity to take buy, otherwise I'm really not interested to frame any kind of buy. At the same time, here this is the breaker block from the 15-minute chart, the in general breaker block, not my breaker block, but of course it can work as a breaker block as it is respecting as a hindsight. I'm saying this is a breaker block. I hope that this breaker block will hold the market and it will keep going higher for this buy side liquidity. While this buy side liquidity will be taken, then this is going to be my last line. If this market is overzealous, then it will go for this new week opening gap high or that buy side liquidity. Let me show you this. That buy side liquidity. It is my extreme buy side liquidity. I'm not sure that it is going to take that extreme buy side liquidity by today or not. But if market is overzealous, then of course it can go for this extreme buy side liquidity. I'm more interested to see this market will come for that buy side liquidity by today. If it failed to go until that area, until this area, I will be bullish. Until this last parallel gap, I will be bullish. Last parallel gap 50%. Until that last parallel gap 50%, I will be bullish. And then if it is broken, then I will start to think about that buy side liquidity. So my first area is this last parallel gap constant encroachment. It has to come over there. If the last parallel gap is broken, then this is the next line where I'm expecting this market will go. And finally, if it can break this new week opening gap high, or the wick can take that extreme liquidity. It is not confident for me that buy side liquidity, but this buy side liquidity is so much confident for me, and I'm still thinking that this market will go higher and take that buy side liquidity. If it go lower, close below this hourly gap from 15-minute chart, I will start to think about the sell until this dotted line. So this dotted line will be my next target if this market close below this hourly gap. So for example, if it is falling, I will not frame any sell over there, no sell over there, no sell over there, no sell over there, and finally market closed below this hourly gap. Now I will start to frame the sell depending on the candle. So one candle closed below this hourly gap, the very next candle close out this hourly gap, I will start to buy again. But if the body close below this hourly gap, I will start to look for the sell. But if it doesn't give me any selling opportunity, instead it has closed above this hourly gap, I will start to look for buy, or I won't trade anymore. But if it closed below this and then start to fall, I will start to think about the sell only. No buy is valid if this hourly bullish gap is broken. Until it is not broken, any kind of fall is my buying opportunity. But I will be very careful about all of this line. How many lines do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6 line is extremely strong for me, and I'm really afraid of those lines. It can be respected so many times. So that is all at the beginning. Why I'm bullish? Because I have the buy side liquidity. Why I'm not bearish? Because I don't have the sell side liquidity. If I had the sell side liquidity, maybe I could think about the dual process. Okay, maybe it will fall, maybe it will go higher. But as I don't have the sell side liquidity, I have no interest to look for sell. So my bias depends on the liquidity. As I have the buy side liquidity, like yesterday, remember the buy side liquidity here, this buy side liquidity, which was our target. And then while it has taken that buy side liquidity, more importantly that high, which is the relatively equal highs of this area from the hourly chart, when it has been taken, then market fall, I don't care. All the morning session I was looking for buy, and of course around the PM session I was also looking for buy. Market fall still will be profitable if I keep looking for the buying opportunity. I have shown it to you yesterday. First presented gap didn't work in Monday and Wednesday. Yesterday and Monday it didn't work, and Tuesday it didn't provide us the entry opportunity. In MNQ it worked perfectly, but in NQ it didn't work. I mean, it didn't give the opportunity to take the entry. So I'm done about the pre-market analysis. I think it's clear, crystal clear for some of you. If it is still confusing, you can ask me if you have any question. Good morning, Gangjam. Dear Money. Good morning, brother. DJ 2000. Good morning, brother. Madi, good morning. Win terror attack in Kashmir. Wow. New news. Is it going to? I don't think so. Let's give some emotions to the stream by tapping one. Love, haha. Then party emo, wow emo, and 100% emo. Let's go for that, man. Hey, Uche, good morning, brother. Good morning, Murshad. Good morning, Jahid. Akshay, checking in. I'm done during London Gold. Wow, awesome, brother. Awesome. Seth Hunter, good morning, brother. Jack T, morning. Baragan, nice morning. Analysis, thank you, brother. Jahid, good morning, brother. Danicha, thanks for that penguin. Al Mamti, thanks for that penguin. Those guys who are not profitable, you have to follow one thing. Archana, yesterday I have made a live just because of your comment in Discord. You asked that how can I stop over trading, so that is why I was in that live. Please watch that live. It was especially for you. Yesterday I have, the title was how to stop over trading or something. Good morning, JD. Sophia, good morning. How are you all? Everyone is cool? I have 436 subscriber. Madi, am I going to hit 500? Sorry, 450 subscriber by today? Please, you're most welcome. Ready? Nikki, things you say will happen on London are happening, but without entry. Can you use today's and tell me if there is any? In London session, I prefer to look for the liquidity making session. So it has to make the liquidity in between 1 to 6. Okay, so here is 1, and where is 6? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Entries are valid in between 2 to 5:30. If you are new, then you have to look for entry around 2 to 5. No entry is valid after 501. Okay. So here, while market came into the session or London session, which has started from 1, and market fall here. Okay, so it has made relatively equal lows. This low and that low, they are the relatively equal lows. If it, here, just remember that it has made the relatively equal with the relatively equal highs, which has traded this gap. So buy is valid from there, sell is valid from there. Now let me go to the 1 minute chart. So this is that low. Okay, that low has made the relatively equal lows over here around 157. My entry is valid from 2 a.m. New York local time. So this is the 2 a.m. candle. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. But the price is here is absolutely shit. I am not able to take any kind of buy over here. No buy is valid over there because that was shit. Okay, no market structure shift, no inversion, fair value gap, nothing. Then market came here, made the relatively equal highs from 15-minute chart. So I am more interested to look for sell now. If market can make 22 YT model, that is my sell. If it can make the inversion gap, that is my sell. As you can see, this is that highest gap where it has been retraced and went higher. Not 100% retraced, but this is still the inversion gap. So while this candle closed, that candle closed below this gap, that is my selling opportunity from this gap. It is my inversion gap. So this is the candle where I would love to take the sell. It didn't tap actually, so it has tapped here. This is my selling opportunity. Stop loss has to be above that high, which has made the liquidity. As you can see, it's near about 33 handle. I will go for 20 handle because my maximum target is 20 handle. So stop loss will be here 20 handle and target will be 20 handle. At least the partial will be around 20 handle. If here, okay, this is the trade around the London session for me. Now after taking the partial, you can hold your trade as long as you want. I have no problem with that around the London session. And now let's check the 6:30 to 7 a.m. Gangjong, who asked me that? Gangjong, right? No, who asked me about this London? I think, brother, whoever asked me, you got your reply. If there was a buying opportunity, I would go for the buy, and then I would go for the sell. Both of this area, I will go for that trade. But remember, the target is 20 handle, it is fixed. While it will not that much volatile, then the target will be just 15 handle. Now the time is 6:30 to 7. So here there is 6:30 and there is 7. Okay, this is the 7 candle. Market entered here and take the relatively equal highs. No sell side liquidity has taken. Market went higher. It came until this area. I don't care because I'm not looking for any kind of selling opportunity. No sell is valid to me because market is going higher and I'm not able to push my button before 7 a.m. So exactly around 7 a.m. I got the displacement or the big candle. See, this candle is the 7 a.m. candle. So this is the fair value gap. I need to push the button from that fair value gap. So from there to there. If any candle could tap to this gap in between 7:30, that would be my sell. Unfortunately, it didn't give me the entry. Okay, it is an unfortunate. Stop loss has to be above that high. As you can see, it's 25 handle. I will maybe put it around this area, which is 18 handle, and we'll go for the low hanging fruit. And I can see this is the gap. Let me check how much it is going to be. Yeah, 26 handle. That could be my sell from the 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. kill zone. This could be the entry. Market didn't give me the entry. Actually, it has given the entry, but later. Okay, it came here and trade over there, then it fall. It's a, I don't know what type of candle is that. It's a very sudden candle and nobody is able to catch that run, I believe. But here, this is the 7 a.m. kill zone entry. It is going higher. Take the relatively equal highs, so only the sell is valid, and you will wait for the displacement toward the lower portion from 7 to 7:30. In between 7 to 7:30. If I miss it here, I will miss the 7 a.m. kill zone entry. I think it's clear. But it didn't give me the entry opportunity. Look at the reaction of this concurrent crossment of that new day opening gap. This is why I'm afraid of those levels. I have no idea how long it will keep consolidating or it will keep respecting those lines. No, me, I'm sleeping in London. Who asked me that question? Okay, whoever asked me that question, I think I have given the reply. Good morning. Can you speak about 7:30 entry? There is no 7:30 entry. I had 7 to 7. I mean 7 to 7:30 entry, but unfortunately, market didn't provide me the entry opportunity, so I won't be able to catch that run. If it could tap to that fair value gap, I could go for the sell. Short today, right? No, I'm not short. I'm long. Question, you said there is no liquidity on the downside. Please explain that point for me. I look for liquidity for relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows. So if there is relatively equal lows, I would say that there is sell side liquidity, and I can see there is no relatively equal lows. Okay, no, in near here there is no relatively equal lows, so I don't have any sell side liquidity. Single swing low, single swing high is not my liquidity. As you can see here, this high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs, which is a shallow run above that line. It's a shallow run, that means wick went above that line. Nobody has closed, so it's called my obvious liquidity. Same thing here, obvious liquidity. But if you take a look here, this low has been taken over here by body. So while the market has taken that liquidity by body, here see the body has been taken that liquidity, so it's not my sell side liquidity anymore. If it could go below that low by the wick, not by the body, then I would say that okay, I still have the sell side liquidity, which is the obvious sell side liquidity. It can fall for that sell side liquidity as it has closed below this low, which is with the body. So I don't have any sell side liquidity and I can't go for the sell. I have to think about the buy. I'm more interested to think about this buy side liquidity today. If any of you are looking for short, please go for that. Two minutes to go before 9:30 open. Let's see, brother. Karosh, why you are laughing, brother? What's easiest session to trade for you? Morning session. New York AM session is the easiest for me. Dun, 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 dun. First presented gap entry is not something according to the price action. If it is BC, I'll go for buy. If it is CB, I'll go for sell. I believe it will work today. Let's see. But it is not countable. You don't need to take that entry if you are afraid. Maximum target 25 handle, maximum stop loss 25 handle. Tomorrow I'll give the 150k take profit trader account for those people who has the highest point, and the day after tomorrow, that means in Monday, I will make the public giveaway. That is also 150k take profit trader account. Hey bro, how are you today? I'm so cool, man. How are you, man? I'm of course the winner. Let's see, man. So this is 9:30. Let's see if I can find the first presented gap. Good news is it has closed above the constant encroachment of that new day opening gap. That is the good news. First presented gap entry is if it is CB sell, if it is BC buy. Okay, there is nothing else, just CB sell, BC buy. It has closed above this constant encroachment, then come back again to this new day opening gap high. See, it has tapped to this new day opening gap high. Now it is going higher. Let's see if it can keep going higher now. You are most welcome, Arthur. I'm new to ICT trading. Is the first presented gap a high probability gap? What can I say? Someone please reply him. I have no idea how to reply this thing, because if I say it's a high probability gap, then people will start to take entry from that gap. Sometimes it will not work, right? Sometimes it will not work and they will start to complain. This is how this thing work. So I have no idea how to reply to this question, brother. Hey, but some of my points just disappeared. I was with 120 plus, and yesterday I checked there was nine. I have no idea how it is happening. Okay, Sophia has lost some point. Gupta has lost some point. Why it is happening? I have no idea, brother. I'm not an expert, to be honest. So I have no idea why it is happening. I'd love to take a buy from this candle. Oh, okay. If it tapped to this candle one more time, I'll take the buy from here. From there, okay. Just randomly push the button. This is just a random partial. I have no idea what do I have over there. Just a random partial. If it can give me that partial. I think it's 1:1. I guess it is 1:1. Let's make it 1:1. Okay. Let's make it 1:1. I put this tool here because that is my entry point. That should be my entry point. I'm lucky because I got entry here, but that should be my entry point. That is why I put the tool over here to this word block level. And as you can see, it is 1:1, 30 handle, 30 handle, 1:1. I'm not marking it from here, from there. Those people are thinking about sell, please write it down right now, okay? Because while if I get a stop down, then you will start to say, brother, I took the sell and I got the profit. Don't do that. If any of you took the sell, let me know right now. I'm bullish to until the buy side upward. Okay, no sell until higher liquidity taken. Okay. $31 handle move so far. Even if you took the entry from here, from the order block, it has provided you 26 handle. So cover, sorry, not 26 handle, sorry, my mistake. I thought it has covered the 26 handle. Make it 1:1, by the way. Still now I don't have my first presented gap. I'm still looking for my first presented gap. Even if you took that entry, it's a 42 handle run so far. How much do you need for being a profitable trader? Boom. Me and my bullshit order block. Me and my bullshit propulsion block. Me and my bullshit unfilled fair value gap. Me and my bullshit bias. Well, for now, I'm going to remove this first presented gap entry because it's too far. Okay, so later, if it come back, we'll talk about this later. Okay, I'm going to remove the first presented gap entry. Remember this last fair value gap? Where did I say this market will go? At least where it will go first. Remember that line. Wow, I got some boom. Thank you, Alex Mahdi. What is propulsion block? I have already talked about this a lot of time, brother. Jack T, thanks for that penguin. Mahdi boom. Jack T boom. MB Trader Barrows boom. Sophia, thank you sis. TG boom. Gangjong. TG Jerry Ravi Miguel Jr. first presented will provide a new entry. I was thinking that, but it didn't come back. So let's see if it can fall now and then give me another entry opportunity. Alex boom, Miguel boom, Belmont boom, John Boom, Alex Boom. Ravi, you need to get out of your own way to be a profitable trader. The technical you are already given or giving. Love you, brother. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, RP. That's a big compliment, man. Thank you so much. NSB, thank you for that boom, man. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone, thank you. It's been a long, I didn't see the boom. Yesterday, ICT, I can't trade. That guy just prevent me to get my boom. He already Manu blew my mind, and then the guy come and fully set me off. But today I was fresh. I'm okay. This partial, you have to take the partial. Without taking the partial, holding the trade for runner is absolutely gambling. Look at this dotted line. This is the first line. It has to reach over there. Why? Low rejection, then the constant crossment rejection can happen. Before reaching over here, if it fall, that is my new buying opportunity. Hey Asmi, thank you for that boom, man. Yeah, boom, thank you, man. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that boom give me one subscriber, 438, 10,438 subscriber. Wow, man. One boom, one subscriber. Hey Jamie, thanks for that boom, man. $72 handle. Wow. Any kind of buy right now is called chasing price. I'm not interested to chase the market. I know why this market is coming for. I know that. So I don't need to be worried about that run. It will give me another opportunity. I'll go for the trade. Intentionally I pushed that button. Actually, I don't go this type of entry. I wait for the first presented gap first, then I frame my trade. But I was little overzealous because I don't get so many days, like 3 days already. So I framed that premature entry. RP 450 today. I got one more subscriber. After you saying that, I got the subscriber. So let's see, two. So far, two. Okay, one has unsubscribed again. So far, one. I think this is the first presented gap according to me and ICT. Both of us will be agree with that. So I can write it down, first presented gap. Thank you Al Mahmoudi for that boom, brother. Smash the subs button, people. Nothing compares the wizard reading. Oh. So Tito, the last 50-minute fair value gap can hold the price or reversal. Yeah, it can hold it. It can reverse the market for the 50% of that nude opening gap. I'm not expecting that, but it can happen. So I'm waiting to see if the 50-minute candle can close above this last fair value gap. As the reaction has been done already yesterday, I'm expecting it will go through this last fair value gap so dramatically and it will come for this buy side liquidity. This is my target for today. Until this buy side liquidity is not taken, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity. If and only if market closed below this hourly gap, then and only then I will start to look for sell. Any kind of, fall from this constant encroachment from the last fair value gap is my new buying opportunity. So it can simply react from that constant encroachment. Why? Because low rejection, constant encroachment rejection. Exactly from that constant encroachment. I'm not interested to catch that reaction because I have no idea how far it will fall. That is why I'm not framing any sell. But for example, my bias was bearish. See this highest up close body close candle, it's my sell. It's my sell. But my bias is not bearish and I have no idea how far it will fall. If there was some liquidity around this area, I could go for sell from this order block as well. That is called catching the reaction. Never ever try to catch the reaction. Never ever do that. It can keep falling here. It can keep coming here. It can keep coming here. I have no idea. Or it can simply start to reverse from there. So while I don't know how far the reaction will happen, I'm not interested to catch the sell. If my bias was bearish, then this could be my sell. There was a fair value gap before the order block and it was uptrend, correct? I'm just learning. Uh, yeah, you're right. It's on the chart, brother. Such a boom after some days is too satisfying. Yeah, man. So much satisfying, man. By the way, 440 subscriber. I need 10 more subscribers. Let's see if I can catch it. Thank you, Judge. Leadman 2. Thanks for that boom, man. Raid today. What do you mean by raid today? I would look for short of the CE of 50-minute fair value gap. Why would you look for long instead? Because I don't have sell side liquidity, I have the buy side liquidity. So I should look for buy only. I can't look for sell. You're most welcome, Zaid. The reaction is also at yesterday's first fair value gap. Wow. Yesterday's first presented gap didn't work yesterday, so let me check actually. Why was the yesterday's last? It didn't work yesterday actually. I think that was the gap from yesterday. I don't like to use the previous day first presented gap, but let's see how it is working actually. Absolutely, brother. Also got a boom, brother. I'm done for the day. You should have been done. Whoever got the boom, whoever got the profit, you have to close your chart. Is Donichu here? Donichu, are you here, brother? Bro, why does MNQ have big gap? 9:40 p.m. MNQ chart and NQ chart is different. There is a lot of difference in between MNQ chart and NQ chart. I prefer NQ chart, but some last few days MNQ chart is working better. The first presented gap is working in MNQ chart better than NQ chart. I have no idea why, but I prefer to use NQ chart instead of MNQ. MNQ chart is not precise. It's not the precise price action. I'm watching the candle how it is going to close around this last parallel gap. So if it can close out this last parallel gap and that constant crossment of that new week opening gap has been broken, this buy side liquidity is so obvious, and the black line, which is the new week opening gap high. I'm just watching both of them. No manipulation. It will keep going higher. I will let him go. I'm not going to touch this market if it keep going higher. How many people got that buy? Anyone here who took that buy? I'm not saying that I took it, so you have to take it. I mean, you are thinking the same like me, so you took that buy. Is there anyone? Well, using NQ, can we make our trade entry with micro level? No, you can't do it. If you would love to push your button from MNQ, then you have to analyze the MNQ chart only. NQ you can use for the more precision, but most of the decision you have to take from MNQ. Jaid, how you look at big wick on daily chart from yesterday? That wick doesn't have any value to me, brother. Unfortunately, I have seen that wick. The daily wick has the importance to that specific week. See, this week 50% is important to me, but this week 50% is not important to me. I want to see it will be broken and market will keep going higher. Okay, Jait took it, Alex took it, NSB took it, Utshuk, stop loss too much big. Okay, no problem, brother. I took it, Joan. Okay, Joan has taken it. I did, brother, but I also had a bullish bias for the day. Congratulations, brother. I told you that I am not asking this so because I have taken it, so you have to take it. Of course, you have your own analysis and you have to have your own analysis, right? So, according to your analysis, did you take it? That was my question. Sophia, you have taken it. Congratulations, sister. I copied your position with honor. I know that you are joking, Mahadi. 714 accounts I locked out for the day. Congratulations, brother. You have a very, very, very strong psychology. Most of the people are losing money because they don't have that psychology. They take entry, they got profit, they keep trading. That is why they give back whatever they earned from the market. Junior has taken it. Congratulations, brother. I did, but for 30 handle. Man, 30 handle is more than enough. Even 30 handle is huge. I will say 26 handle. That should be the maximum target. And for take profit trader, if you can get 26 handle, everyday payout, everyday payout, everyday payout. You think it's going for previous day high? No, I'm not thinking about previous day high. I'm thinking about this buy side liquidity, this line. Okay, so 19167.00. That is my line. So first line was the 50% of that last gap. If the last gap is broken, this is the next line. After that, it will come here or not, I'm not sure. But if it is broken, and of course this constant crossment is broken, it has to come here for that buy side liquidity. I can copy you. I can copy any of your trade. I have that right, man. Because I don't know how to trade. I took it with other entry. That's awesome, brother. I mean, at least you got that buy. That's the happiness. Now only study, step, read, and learn. Perfect, man. You're right, you do. I'm all okay, man. Oh, okay. You give me the reply. Okay, Alex. Thank you. I'm always right, by the way. I'm going to another account, doing this 1 win and 2 loss discipline in a game changer. Thank you. You're most welcome, Sophia. I really appreciate it, sister. Follow that for 3 months only. If you don't get payout, I will cut my ear. Okay, I will cut my long hair. I love my hair more than anything else. I will cut my all long hair. If you don't get the payout, if you follow that things, that's my promise, sister. How else I can make it? Let's see if it can break that. I'm not going to chase this market. It will keep going higher. I'll let him go without any kind of lower manipulation. I'm not going to chase this market, brother. This market came here. So if I took the entry, for example, from this propulsion block, and if I could hold it until this area, I could get 146. Stop trading, do something else. You are not worthy to get, I mean, for trading. You are not worthy because this is called greed. Greed will ruin you. Never ever be greedy. Never ever be greedy. Orange folder news at 10 a.m. plus macro could be volatile. Yeah, around 10 a.m. it can be little volatility because of yesterday. I really got surprised yesterday. So 2 minutes left for the medium impact news. Let's see how it is going to react around over there. Took 1 candle early than you, just a candle. Wow, congratulations, brother Ninath. I know that you are better than me, man. I always keep saying that you are 1,000 times better than me. And that is why you are always 1 step ahead of me. I really appreciate that, man. I wish that one day I will be like you. Very soon, okay, babe? I'm gonna chase you very soon, very soon. Wait for me. Please explain why you entered wardrobe block without a fair value gap. What did you mean by that? Look at that candle. This candle has not that candle. This candle. See this candle? This candle has closed above the constant crossment as well as above this new opening gap high. So while this candle has closed above this constant crossment, I'm 99% sure this is going to hit that nude opening gap high. So that is why my target was this nude opening gap high, a bit lower of that nude opening gap high from here to here. And while this candle opened, trade the high of this nude opening gap, which has been that has been happened around 9:30. So this candle came here. Actually, this candle tapped to the high of this new day opening gap high. So I have seen that it has traded the new day opening gap high, as well as it is trading this fair value gap, this bullish fair value gap from 1 minute chart. All of this area, as you have seen all of this area, I have seen the market from there. While this low has been taken over there, I got the market structure shift over here. Then market came to this entry fair value gap over here. This is the entry fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. Entry fair value gap. Trade that entry fair value gap, respected this order block. That order block has been respected, so many times. It is respecting this order block. Then made this unfilled fair value gap. It should have been the unfilled fair value gap, but filled that gap 100%. This gap has been filled 100% by that candle. At the same time, this candle has traded the new day opening gap high, as well as this concurrent crossment. So it has already confirmed that I'm coming here. This candle has confirmed I'm coming here. This candle open using these two lines as a support, as well as I have all of this area over here that is going to tell me that I should keep going higher, and it has filled this on. All I need, and what to say, I mean, kind of breaker block. But as 9:30 has been started, I don't need to wait for the previous price action. I have to wait for the new price action. Now, as you can see, this low has been taken over here. My stop loss was not 1 tick below this low. My stop loss is below that candle, which has made this fair value gap. I could put my stop loss below this order block, which has traded this fair value gap, but I didn't do that because I knew it that it can make the breaker block. Low, high, lower low. This is the highest up close body close candle, which is the breaker block. Extend it to your right and look for the entry opportunity from the breaker block as well, if you are interested to go for the breaker block. It is going to make the breaker block. It has made this fair value gap above the unfilled gap, which has to be traded before going higher. Was not so much confident about this fair value gap because I was not confident that it is going to hold it or not, or market is going to take that low or not. So while I have seen it has built the order block, I get confirmed that okay, no, it is going higher. So this candle, while it has validated this order block as a valid order block, the next candle I will take the buy from this order block. Fortunately, I got entry over here because I pushed the button, market was over there. Put my stop loss 1 tick below this candle, which has made this fair value gap above the unfilled fair value gap. Put that candle 1 tick below this area. Went higher, used this order block, made the propulsion block, validated this propulsion block, tapped to this propulsion block, made the unfilled gap again, keep going higher, keep going higher. Where it is reaching for? This buy side liquidity. I am just missing it. I have no problem to miss that trade. If it could do any kind of manipulation, I could go for the trade. As you can see here, it has closed above this concurrent crossment. If it fall, use this line or that line as a support, either the top of this last fair value gap or this concurrent crossment as a support. I will start to look for buy again for this buy side liquidity. I'm just not sure that it is going to take this buy side liquidity or not, but I'm pretty much confident it is going to be taken, as the last fair value gap has been broken and the concurrent crossment has been broken. So it is pretty much confident that it is going to take that buy side liquidity and going to tap to this line. I don't need to focus or predict the closing of the candle. All I need a small run. So if I could take that buy here, I'll close it over there, the most logical level, and then it will hit here. I'll look for the next opportunity, but not going to touch or not going to chase it. Is that clear, sister? I talked a lot. Don't cut you here. Thank you, sis. Okay. I was waiting for sell side of consolidation to be taken, but it never happened. I think I have explained why it didn't take that sell side liquidity, because it was respecting the order block. That is why it didn't take the sell side liquidity. It should not take that sell side liquidity, because if this sell side liquidity is taken, then I have to wait for new kind of entry opportunity. Without any kind of manipulation, I can't go for the buy, but I'm bullish until this is not taken. Any kind of pushing button here For example, I pushed the button here randomly and it worked, give me the buy side liquidity. It's called bad habit or bad practice. If you keep doing that, I'm going to promise you, brother or sister, it will hurt you more than you can imagine. More than you can imagine. This is the sign of the gambler. Don't chase the market. Wait for the next kind of scenario to take the buy. Got the confirmation, now wait for the run. Got confirmation, wait for the run. If it doesn't want to take you, let it go. No problem. But always try to catch the run at the beginning of the run. Don't chase it. Absolutely, Mickey. I need a manipulation to take buy. If there is no manipulation, there is no trade for me. I don't want to chase the market. In YouTube, you will see a lot of people are taking entry over here from different kind of time frame. I have no idea, but that is called chasing price. They just push the button. If they get stopped out, they won't be able to explain why they took that entry. It is called chasing price. Falling knife, never try to catch it, and climbing tree, never try to catch it. Did you see how beautifully it has reacted from that event horizon? That is the most beautiful thing ever. The way it has been rejected from that event horizon level. I love to see that. I love to see that always. This reaction is awesome. Just awesome. Just one request that when you explain, go little slow. Win. The thing is, if I go slowly, I will forget some point. That is why I keep go fasting. I keep going fast. If it is not understandable, mark that time frame later while I will finish my live. Listen that one more time, okay, brother? But if I go slowly, because English is not my mother language, of course you can understand by listening to me, my accent, my word I'm choosing to explaining this price action. You can understand, right? So if I go slowly, I will forget the word and the I have already forgot. So that is why I try to I try to speak fast, because if I keep speaking, I don't forget, I don't need to think. But if I talk slowly, then I forgot the word. I don't find the word I have to say. I'm so sorry for that, brother. My English is shit, man. Win. I hope that you'll understand, brother, my situation. Falling knife and climbing tree. Falling knife means while it will keep falling. Okay, keep falling, keep falling. Let me see if I find it. Like over here. It is called falling knife. Never try to catch the falling knife. And this is called the climbing tree. See, it has started to climb the tree without any kind of retracement. It is just going toward the liquidity. Never ever try to catch any of them. Let them go. What is event horizon? In between two new week opening gap or new day opening gap. I'm using the new week opening gap because did I remove it? No, I didn't. In between two new week opening gap, the 50% is the event horizon. Not only 50%, the upper quadrant and the lower quadrant is important. I love to use only the 50%. Okay, I don't want to see the upper quadrant and lower quadrant, just the 50% in between two new week opening gaps. See this black line? This is the new week opening gap from April 13, and this new week opening gap from April 20. This high and that low. In between these two new week opening gap, this is the 50%. Okay, so it is called the event horizon level. But not only this 50%, the upper quadrant and the lower quadrant is also the important line. But I love to use the 50%. Okay, this is me. I love to use that. So don't make any controversy. ICT told that upper quadrant is important, lower quadrant is important, and you are saying yeah, the 50% is important. No, I'm not saying that. I love to use that. That's all. Understand it? I just like the explanation. Oh, okay, Meek, thanks so much, brother. You're the best. Thank you. You're most welcome, man. Most understand YouTube live stream trader. Wow. Samsung, thank you so much, brother. 10,441 subscriber. I just need 9 more subscriber to get 50. So let's say our OCD can be satisfied or not. Man, I'm not able to catch that run. So if any of you would love to chase the market, go for it. I will wait for the signature. I know that where this market is going for. I'm just not able to catch it. If I would love to catch it, I need the manipulation. Without manipulation, I can't touch it. You want to take it, go for it. Okay, I think my point is clear. I will keep waiting for the next opportunity because market has opened just for 39 minutes, 40 minutes, just 40 minutes. Still, I have 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes for trading. And until this is not taken, I will have, if it give me the manipulation, I'll be able to catch that run. So I'm not interested to chase the market. 9 more than TP. Yes, man, just 9 more subscriber. Let's see if I can touch 10,450 subscriber by today. By the way, you did notice that some days ago I have just 10k subscriber. Now I have almost 10.5k subscriber. Wow, man. Wow. Just wow. Got it. NK almost tagged 15 minutes last Fabrica from April 14. Yeah, brother, I have already marked it. PM session working like wizard. PM session working like wizard. RP, how are you, man? Thank you, brother, for supporting in Twitter, man. The way you keep liking, commenting in Twitter, I'm really so grateful to you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. To the 9:13 15-minute candle in the bullish fair value gap. What did you say, Jamie? To the 9:30 15-minute candle in the bullish fair value gap. I really didn't understand, brother. If you watch this market here, this was coming from the discount, okay? So market went higher, worked with the premium fair value gap. It has worked with the premium fair value gap. Now, if it would love to reverse, then it can come back until the discount fair value gap. This is the discount fair value gap. So it can come to this fair value gap over here before going higher. But I don't want to see that because this gap is below the new day opening gap high and the consequent encroachment. So and also below the last fair value gap from 15 minute chart. So I really don't want to see that this market will come to this discount fair value gap. If it really would love to go for that buy side liquidity, it should work with this fair value gap as well as that consequent encroachment, or maximum with this last fair value gap, which is going to work as an inversion fair value gap. So from here, I would love to start to look for a buying opportunity. I don't know, did I perfectly replied you or not? Your English is good, I understand. Thank you, Win. I'm really good, grateful for life. Thank you for you. Okay, thank you. This giving an opportunity to fly free. I will continue to work on getting out on my own way. Sure, ma'am. I really appreciate that, ma'am. Anybody can tell me this. What is this? Oh, not exactly plain, but so plain. Yes, like always, you are the wizard. Hey, Jamie. Love you, man. 10,441. Isn't there anyone else who would love to subscribe to our channel? Manipulation, sell side liquidity. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, brother. Not obvious liquidity, but the clean liquidity. You say take profit trader pays daily, but this can happen after around 2 months. Am I right? No, man, of course not. If you can make the buffer zone by today and make more, little more above the buffer zone, you will get payout today. So you don't need to wait for 2 months. All you need just one day to get the payout. I really appreciate or I really recommend take profit trader rather than any other platform right now, except the my funded sorry the Apex, because Apex has the 90% discount. So it is really so cheap right now. 150k account, it's too cheap. So it's really a good idea to go for the tech, I mean Apex right now, because they have the highest discount. But instead of Apex, take profit trader is the best right now. I mean, coming back to sweep those lows. Yeah, Marco is lower prices coming. Okay, brother. I think so. I don't know about equality account. I don't know about equality account. What do you mean by equality account, brother? What does it call? I mean equality account. What is that? Pay for 5k prop from account in Apex. I have no idea, brother. You have to check it. If anyone else know that, please tell him. I have no idea. Why didn't I push that button? Anybody can tell me that why I didn't push the button here? Instead, I just used this thing without pushing the button. Anybody can tell me that, because I told that even today also around the morning session while I was doing the pre-market analysis, I talked about this. Anybody can tell me that. Can you please explain the take profit trader rules? Take profit trader rules means, I mean, what type of rules do you have? You don't have any rules. While you will go to the funded account, there is no rules. Yeah, there is no rules. You can maximum take maybe 3 mini contract. That is the only rules. Except that there is no rules. Tamimi can help you better. It's not 5K, it's 50K, and it's for $18 now. 90% off only today. Thank you, Shidu. It hasn't taken bicep. No, it's not the reason, Sophia. It's not the reason. Anybody else can tell me that why I didn't push the button over here? I need this this reply, please. I'm asking this question so that I can make sure that you are actually focusing while I'm explaining the price action. I have talked about this today as well. Yes, Sujivan. Yes, Juan. And that is the 50%. That is the 50% reply, Juan and Sujivan. I need the 100% reply. Your bias is bullish for today. No, that is the 50% reply. Okay, I need the 100%. Don't tap last parabolic cap. Thank you for adding that subject. I was going to talk about that as well, but all of these are 50%. I need the 100%. We need 50 minutes to not interest in your react. Absolutely, Yummy. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yummy. That is the exact reply. That is the exact reply. Thank you, Yummy. Everyone can read his comment. Yummy. Yummy too. Best bush, there is no, it's not, it's a 50%. I mean, of course, that is something, but I mean, of course, it is logical, but that is not the real question I was asking actually. My bias is bullish. I know that any kind of fall is called the reaction. It is called the reaction. Now, how long this market will fall, I have no idea. It some days you see that it come here, exactly over there, here, then it started to go higher. And what happened today? It's so clean. I know that it is going to be taken, but when and how, I have no idea. It is all called reaction. I can't take the sell while I'm getting the reaction from the same 1 minute chart. I mean, I would love to push my button in 1 minute chart and I'm seeing the reaction from 1 minute chart. I can't take that reaction. I should not go for that reaction. I told this in this morning session as well. That is why I didn't push the button, because I can't take the reaction. Reversal, I can take it. Reaction, never ever go for that. Okay, do you understand? Is that part clear? Let me know if it is clear. Hello sis. মানে
একটা অ্যাপস যেন বলছে কি 3টা ভিডিও দেখলে আপনি 1000 টাকা করে পাবেন। আমি টাইপ করছি হচ্ছে রিভিউ দেখি যে সব ভালো। আমার যেন 1000 টাকা দিছি এখন বলে আরো 500 টাকা বিকাশের থেকে 1000 টাকা।
তুমি আমাকে শুনো না কেন?
আমি তো বলছি বাইরে না জানি আমি টাকাটা ইনকাম করে ফেলবো।
শুভ ভাই এভাবে 3.5 লাখ টাকা হারাইছে। কি 3.5 লাখ?
আমার বলি আরো 500 টাকা ইয়ে করতে।
ওটিপি টোটিপি দিছো নি? কোড বলতেছো নি?
এমপিসি
কোড দিছো? হ্যাঁ কোড দিছো? বিকাশ ফাঁকা করে দেবে।
বিকাশে 600 টাকা
কোনো টাকা ঢুকলে আসতে ফাঁকা করে দেবে না, টেনশন নিয়ে না।
ও ভাইয়া
হুম,
কি করবো না?
আমি কি জানি, কোনো কোড নোট দিছো?
হ্যাঁ?
কোন কোড দিছো?
ওই যে টাকা পাঠানোর পরে কোড দিতে বলছে।
কিসের কোড দিতে বলছো?
এটা কি?
কিসের কোড এটা?
এই যে দেখাচ্ছে।
কিসের কোড এটা বলো?
এই
কোডটা
যে
দিছো
এটা,
কিসের?
এটা, এটা।
কোনো কোড দিছো কিনা?
না না না, কোড দিই।
কোনো পাসওয়ার্ড বা কোনো পিন কোড এগুলো কিছু দিছো? খালি এর স্ক্রিনশট দিছো এটা?
স্ক্রিনশট দিই না, বিকাশে দিয়ে টাকা পাঠাইছি এই নাম্বারে।
এই নাম্বারে টাকা পাঠাইছে, এমনি ওদের কাছে কোনো কোড দিছো?
না 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 না।
কোনো কিছু দাও না
না,
তো?
না।
তাহলে 1000 কোড দিয়ে গেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ, সি ইউ সিস্টেম।
ও, তা আমার দেবো না টাকা?
কি পাগল হয়ে গেছো?
হ্যাঁ,
দেবে কেন তোমার টাকা?
এই যে এটা।
এগুলো তো ভুয়া, এগুলো সব ভুয়া।
এবার আমি কি করে গালি দিব? ইউটিউবে মানে একটা পজিটিভ রিভিউ দিতে হবে।
এগুলো তো সব প্ল্যান করা, প্ল্যান করা।
এই যে আমার অ্যাকাউন্ট আছে 650 টাকা।
দেখা যা গেছে।
এই ভাই 650 টাকা আমি এখন উইথড্র করতে পারবো না?
হুম,
এই উইথড্র করতে পারবো না, আমার এখানে আছে 650।
কিভাবে উইথড্র করবো?
ওই যে বলতেছি বিকাশে যে উইথড্র করার কথা, উইথড্র করতে গেলে বলে কি আপনার এখানে কিছু একটা ফল্ট আছে, আপনার আবার 500 টাকা রিচার্জ
হ্যাঁ,
করতে
ওই
হবে।
তো তাহলে আবার 500 টাকা রিচার্জ করা যাবে।
ও এদের কিছু করা যাবে না?
যাবে আমার কাছ থেকে 500 টাকা নিয়ে রিচার্জ। তোমার বাপের অনেক টাকা, তোমার বাপের টাকা আছে না, এগুলো সব এখন ওদের দাও।
আমি বলতেছি বুঝছিস না, তুই তো বাইরে না জানে করবি। আমি তো না জানি, আমি চিনি, আমি তো করি নাই বললাম।
আরে টাকা গেছে, কাঁদছি না। সব
আমার কি হয়ে গেল?
আমি দিয়ে দিই, আমাকে রাখো।
সবাই আমি আনন্দ করে গেছি, আমার সে প্রতিদিন যদি 100 টাকা করে পাই, 350 টাকা করে
ও, প্রত্যেকদিন তোমার 300 টাকা না, তোমার 3 লাখ টাকা করে দিবেন। ফাজিলের টাকা।
সিরিয়াসলি। আমি কি
সিরিয়াসলি
এমন
যাবো।
ঢং কেমনি খাইলাম আল্লাহ? আমি কি এতটাই পাগল? ওই আমার 1000 টাকা নিয়ে গেছে।
যাও যাও, সব ভাগো। আমি তো 100% বলবো, তুই আমারে অনেক কথা বলিস না, এইবার তুই শেষ, তুই শেষ। আমি তো মারে এখনই বলবো, আমি লাইভটা শেষ করি, আম্মারে বলবো আমি এক্ষুনি। দাঁড়া না, তুই খালি লাইভটা শেষ হোক, আমি আম্মারে যে প্রথম যে গল্পটা বলবো সেটা হচ্ছে, আম্মা আজকে তো এই ঘটনা ঘটছে।
500 টাকা গেছে। 600 টাকা যে অ্যাকাউন্টে গেছে ওটা আমার দিচ্ছে না। আমি
600 টাকা অ্যাকাউন্টে আছে, ওইটা দিচ্ছে না, না ওই টাকা দেখায় তোমার কাছে আরো 500 টাকা নিবে, 1500 টাকা হবে, তারপর তোমার 600 টাকা দেবে, দেওয়ার পরে আমি তোমার বলি 1500 টাকা দেওয়ার পরে তোমার 600 টাকা দেবে না, তোমার দেবে 300 টাকা, তাহলে তোমার থাকবে কত? 1200। মানে 1200 অলরেডি গেছে তোমার, 1500 তে 1200 অলরেডি গেছে। এরপরে তোমার আবার একটা লোভ দেখাবে, লোভ দেখায় নেবে আরো 5000 টাকা, এরপরে নিতে নিতে নেবে 2.5 লাখ টাকা, 3 লাখ টাকা, এইভাবে সুন্দরভাবে নিবে। ডোন্ট ওয়ারি সিস, গো, গো ফর দ্যাট। মাতব্বর।
টেলিগ্রামটা কি ভাইয়া?
টেলিগ্রাম ওই ফেসবুকের মতো একটা অ্যাপস।
ওরে বাবা! ওমা ভয় পেয়েছি, সিরিয়াসলি ওমা ভয় পেয়েছি। পড়ার লোকের ছিল তো জানিস?
হ্যাঁ জানি তো, বললো আমার এই মাত্র।
ভাইয়ারে কইলে ভাইয়া কবে কি পুলিশ না এটা ভয়। আমি আগে পুলিশ ভাইয়ারে তারপর পরে দেখাবো। ভাই এটা একদম মানে অরিজিনাল, এটার কোনো 2 নাম্বার
না না, এর 2 নম্বরে কিছু থাকতে পারে?
আমি যদি একবার 13,000 আসতো, 13,000
ওইটা তো ডেস্টিনেশন, এটা আলাদা হিসাব।
এটা তো আলাদা। এটা তো অ্যাপ। শুক্রবারে নাকি 3 লাখ টাকা এখান থেকে বেরিয়ে গেছে। হ্যাঁ।
সব পণ্ডিত, একজন পণ্ডিত, মানা করছি ভাই, খবরদার, খবরদার ভাই।
এবারে এদের এগেইনস্টে কোনো ইয়ে করে নেবে না?
যাও যাও, তুমি যাও, অ্যাকশন নাও।
কেমনে নিবো? কোনো প্রায়োরিটি কিছু নাই তো।
তাহলে আর কি করবো?
এই যে ইউটিউবার যে ইয়ে করতেছে, এই তো মেইন কাজ।
হ্যাঁ, ধরো, যাও।
আমি যে কমেন্ট করে দিয়ে আসছি।
আরে এগুলো এগুলো স্ক্যাম এরকম হাজার হাজার লাখ লাখ আছে।
প্রকাশ্যে তো ই করতেছে, চুরি করতেছে।
না, এগুলো এরকম হাজার, এগুলো স্ক্যাম, এগুলো জাস্ট স্ক্যাম।
তোমরা করবা কেন, তাই না?
তোমরা এই যুগে এসে এরকম বোকাদের মতো এরকম বোকা কেন?
তাই করেছি, পথে চলতে গেলেও কেউ সাথে কথা বলবি না, আমাদের বলে যাবি।
ওই যে এখন তো ওই যে তোমার ইয়ে বেরিয়েছে যে কি জানো, শয়তানের কি ছিল শয়তানের নিঃশ্বাস?
কি সুন্দর করে বাবা ওই যে পুলিশ দেখায় তো পুলিশ নিষেধ করে যে ওইরকম করে কয় বাবা আমার এই ঠিকানাটা একটু করে দিতে পারবে।
আরে আমার বোনটা তো এবার পাগল হয়ে যাবে না।
আর যে ঠিকানা করতে যায় এর মাঝখানে টোক্কা দেয়। টোক্কা দিয়ে নিয়ে আসে আর কি আপনার কাছে ফোন আছে না নিয়ে সব নিয়ে যায়। তারপর দিকে আপনারা এই ফান্দে করবেন না। এই দেখেন কি হয়েছে অবস্থা, গাড়ি নিয়ে পর্যন্ত চলে যাচ্ছে।
এটাই তো পণ্ডিত না সব
অবস্থাটা কি। ও আবার একবার বেরিয়েছিল গ্রামে আমার বহু আগে চাকরির আগে বুঝলো।
কইছে মা তোমার চাকরি আগে গল্প তুমি আমি বলবো আমি লাইভ করবো মা।
বেটারা এসে বাইক থেকে ই করছে আপনি আমারে নিজেন ওই কি যেন কি করে নিঃশ্বাস পানি দিয়ে কি করে জানি না তাই ওই আপনার ট্যাঙ্কে তো আছে আপনার ওই জায়গায় তো আছে সব বলে দেয় নিয়ে আসেন আইনি দিয়ে দেয় নিয়ে চলে
আম্মা আম্মা কত
500
লিয়ার লিয়ার খাইছিস নাকি দাদা? হ্যাঁ আলি
চিটিং পাটপাড়ি করে মাই বোন কি ওকে সাথে দিছে লিয়া
লিয়ার 500 গেছে লি 500 গেছে 1000 গেছে কত গেছে
আরো বেশি দিছে নাকি আরো চাইছে যাওয়ার পরে আমি ভাবলাম কি কি এরা চাই কেন টাকা চাই কেন আমি উইথড্র কেন করতে পারতেছি
আহা সব পণ্ডিত পণ্ডিত সব পণ্ডিত হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ রিভিউ কেন আমি ঘরে ছিলাম না আমারে বলা যাইতো না একবার দেওয়ার আগে হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ বাপের টাকা আছে তো হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ সাবাস আরে চল বন্ধু একসাথে কান দি না 1 টাকা উঠতে না ওই জায়গায় উঠতে গেলে আরো টাকা দিতে হবে।
হ্যাঁ দেখতে বলতেছে বলে কি যে আপনার হচ্ছে এইখানে একটু ফল্ট আছে আপনি আবার হচ্ছে 500 টাকা ইয়ে করেন রিচার্জ করেন তাহলে আপনি পুরো টাকা উঠাতে পারবেন।
তো দে আবার টাকা দে।
তারপরে তো আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে কি হলো টাকা চাই কেন আমার দেখাচ্ছে
এর আগের বার টাকা যখন দিছে তখন মনে হয়নি যে টাকা কেন চাই
না
তাহলে
1000 টাকা দিয়ে দিচ্ছে
আর 1000 টাকা তো 500 টাকা আমার আর ওই যে ওই দিছে 650 টাকা ওরা এই দুটো মিলে ওরা যেটা দিছে ওটাও আমার টাকা না
ওরা দিচ্ছে ওরা
হ্যাঁ
দিচ্ছে
সেটা তো উঠাইতে পারতেছিলাম
ওরা দিচ্ছে কেন
ওরা লোক দিছে
তোর আসল গেছে 500 ওই শুরু থেকে 500 দিচ্ছে সত্যি
হ্যাঁ ওই যে দেখো বিকাশ আছে
ও ওই যে যাই লাগবে ওরা যা দিচ্ছে সেটা যায়
এ আমি লাইভে আমার ভুলে গেছি আমি লাইভে তোমরা এই জায়গায় আসছো কেন আমি লাইভ করবো না আজো মা দুইজন এসে সুন্দরভাবে বসে গল্প শুরু করে দিচ্ছে ছাড়ি দিচ্ছে আমরা পাগলা কুত্তায় কামড়াইছে আমি তোমার টাকা দিব না আমার আমার টাকা নাই গরিব মানুষ আমি sorry guys I forgot that I'm in live actually my sister came to me she gave some money to some scam family or scam site okay so she was like I'm sorry I forgot that I'm in live there was a buying opportunity actually but market didn't take me I'm sorry guys I really forgot that I'm in live I'm sorry okay oh man everything is okay thank you Chip. Thank you brother so cute hey gang I'm sorry man she got bringle on them yep oh good thank you man thank you Slim I was looking for a buy here from this gap until this 50% of that last fair value gap wanted to take a partial over here while the rejection block has been broken so this area was a beautiful area to take the buy as the you see the partial level has been breached so that is why I'm not going to take this entry if it could take me over here I could take the partial over there and I could put the stop loss to the break even for this buy side liquidity the reason for looking for this buy was the manipulation happened here this low has taken over there. Now it's not a swing low. I know that it's not a swing low, but the way it has left that gap, which is a breakaway gap, just so much confident that market is using this candle as an middle order block candle, as well as it has taken this low, which is from 15-second chart, a perfect liquidity taken. So I could use this gap to take my buy until this area, and then for this buy side liquidity. Unfortunately, market didn't take me over here, and I missed that trade. Okay. But otherwise it was great. This is the buy side liquidity around the morning session. I told it is going to take that buy side liquidity. I'm just not sure about that buy side liquidity over here, but this is something that has to be taken if this last parallel gap and the weak 50% is broken. If this two level is broken, market is going to take that buy side liquidity. While this buy side liquidity will be taken, market will finish its job for today. So the job for today is going to be finished if this buy side liquidity, while this buy side liquidity will be taken. So let's wait. Ha 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 ha. Brother, I got every Bengali. Taslim, I know you're from Bangladesh, brother. We are all family, but I understand only English. Oh, sorry guys, that was my mother language actually, Bengali. I was telling her that she did a good job. She could ask me before paying the money to that scammed company. And she was thinking that she's going to earn some money from there without telling me, and then she will surprise me and my mother by earning some money. Okay. So that was her plan. So she gave some money to that company to get some money from that company. And you know, the scammed, how they work. So like that way. This is just an unfortunate. Market could take me over here, as it didn't take me, and this is the boom. Boom for our analysis. It was overzealous. It was climbing tree without giving the entry opportunity. So if it could take that low, see this low, if it could take that low, I could look for a buying opportunity from this gap. As it didn't take that low, I can't push the button from that low, even though it didn't trade that low. Okay, it didn't trade that low. Then it has given me another opportunity while the rejection block has been broken. See this rejection block, this line, and that line is the same line. While this rejection block has been broken, this is the last opportunity for me to go for the buy, partial, boom. But unfortunately, market also too hurry to take that buy side liquidity, didn't give me that opportunity. While this buy side liquidity has been taken, my job is done for today. That means today's job is done. Now it will go for this buy side liquidity or not, I'm just not sure. Okay, if it is overzealous, it can of course take that buy side liquidity, but I'm just not sure about that buy side liquidity. I was so much confident about this buy side liquidity, but the rest buy side liquidity, I have to wait for the next kind of fall, then go higher, something like that. But before doing that, market has to close above the last parallel gap from 15-minute chart. So if it can close above the last parallel gap from 15-minute chart, then I can, any kind of fall will be my next buying opportunity. Until then, it is what it is. Yeah, brother, boom, but no entry. So I tried to catch it, but market didn't take me that. I have no way. Look at that run, man. Look at that run. Look at that run. Where is your entry? Where is your entry, man? No, even this candle didn't tap to this gap. So it was too hurry. While I have seen that, I was confident to take the buy from this gap. Yeah, I put my stop loss not below that candle, also below that fair value gap, last fair value gap low, just a bit lower of that last fair value gap low, but market didn't take me. So took that buy side liquidity. Let's see if it can fall for this sell side liquidity and that sell side liquidity now before going higher again. Thank you, brother. I'm done looking at the chart for today. I will see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully. Thank you. By the way, I had a nice green day. Congratulations, brother. One thing I told some days ago, and that is every single day market has a specific job to do. Every single day market has a specific job to do. Now, I have no idea market will take that liquidity or not, that buy side liquidity. Why? I don't have any idea. Because this buy side liquidity is above the new week opening gap high. Let me remove this. Above this new week opening gap high, right? So I'm not sure that market will take that liquidity or not. This liquidity was so obvious to me. It was so obvious to me. While market has taken this liquidity, I will say that market has done its job for today. Now, if it would love to take that buy side liquidity, that is different matter. But until that buy side liquidity, I would keep looking for buying opportunity, and all of this area could be my perfect buying opportunity. Market didn't give me that entry opportunity. I'm absolutely okay for that. It was overzealous, went over there, didn't give me. Am I going to take sell? Of course not, brother. Because I'm expecting this market will break all of this line. All of this line will be broken and market will come to the moon. So I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. Can it start to fall now? Of course it can start to fall now. But I'm not interested to take the sell. I will take the sell if and only if market close below this hourly gap. Still now? Yes, sir. Still now. I will use this hourly gap to take my sell. Otherwise, no sell is valid. Anytime market will fall, it can go higher. Just the retracement and then it will go higher. I'm not interested to take any kind of sell. Never ever try to take the reaction. It was an entry, the 10:21 1 minute candle, 10:21 1 minute candle. This one, what type of entry was that, brother? This candle entry, what type of entry was that? I'm not able to take the entry while market is going to tap to the low of that last fair value gap. I'm not able to take the entry over here. I don't have that much courage. So I have no idea how it can be an entry. Of course it can be an entry, but I don't know. Today was not boom. It was boom. Hey JVM, yeah, it was boom, man. Water block? No, it's not an water block. If you're asking about these candles, no, it's not an water block. This one, it's a middle water block. 99% of the time it doesn't work. 99% of the time it doesn't work. Fortunately, it worked today. Okay, but even after seeing this, it has worked today. 90% of the time it doesn't work. This is called the middle order block. It doesn't need to trade any fair value gap. It doesn't need to do anything. It's a bull run, lowest down close body close candle. Respected that lowest down close body close candle will keep going higher. So in a trendy day, this type of order block worked perfectly. Some other days it doesn't work actually. So of course it has worked today, even though it went one tick below this low, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it worked today, but most of the time it doesn't work. Okay. I talked about this, right? While I was explaining this price action, I talked about this candle as a middle order block. And that middle order block reaction give me the confidence to take the entry from this parallel gap. But unfortunately, market didn't take me. I want to see some manipulation. Take this sell liquidity and then take off again. Let's see, brother, if it can happen. I'm also expecting something like that, but we have to wait. Still, we have time. We have 45 minutes left. Let's wait, okay? But today's job is done. Remember that. 10,442 subscriber, 8 more subscriber. Guys, push the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you are new, please subscribe to our channel. 158 people are watching, 89 likes. See you guys. Bye bye. Tata. 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 This is absurd. I will wait to leave some people from this live, okay? I need the likes. I beg for the likes, yeah? If you say so. Either push the like button or leave the stream, man. Please. It's free. Trust me, man. It's free. If you push the like button, you are not going to lose some money like my sister. Trust me, there is no scam. Take Profit Trader. I really appreciate Take Profit Trader because Take Profit Trader is the only platform right now who is going to give you the daily payout. So I really appreciate Take Profit Trader, the way they're doing it. Thanks to Take Profit Trader for daily payout. Right now we don't have any activation fees and you will get 30% discount if you want to buy any account from Take Profit Trader. All you have to do is, while you will pass the Take Profit Trader account, it's a platform, okay? I'm promoting it and I'm asking you to use that platform because of the daily payout. Just because of the daily payout. Man, pay yourself. If you pass the able, then you have to go to the buffer. If you can go for over there by one day and then make some money, you will request that money. Make some money, request that money. Make some money, request that money. $300 every day, go for that. $400 every day, go for that. You don't need to wait for 5 days. Most of the platform, you have to wait five days. Okay, 5 days you have to make $200 every day, or maybe $100 every day, or maybe $50 every day. But for Take Profit Trader, no consistency. While you are more than the buffer zone, for example, you have bought 50k account, and for 50k account, the buffer is to $2,000. You have made $2,000. After $2,000, whatever you will make, you will be able to request that. And for making that profit, you don't need to wait for 5 days. There is no consistency rules, nothing. Yeah, that's the static drawdown, brother. For 50k account, it's $2,000. For 25k account, it's $1,500. Is it monthly subscription or one-time payment? No. Look, Mick. Maybe you have bought one account from Take Profit Trader. It will cost $119 if you use the code T2Wizard. Now you have passed that account. You don't need to pay any other fees. Never ever again. No activation fees, no monthly fees, nothing. If you pass that. But if you fail to pass that, then you will have two option, either reset or buy new account. If you reset, if you buy new account, you have to cancel the subscription. Otherwise, they will take money next month again because you have failed to pass that able. So cancel the subscription. You don't need to worry about that payment anymore. Okay, so no monthly paid or something. Until where should it be manipulated to buy again? I'm watching this fair value gap actually. This fair value gap over here. That fair value gap. 9:45, 50-minute candle. Is it expensive? $119. For 50k account, it will cost $119. You have to pass the able, of course. If you want to take jet funded account, then you have to go for Tradify. I have shown that, right? Oh no, I didn't. I showed it to Meek actually. You have to go for Tradify if you would love to buy the jet funding account. Over there, you don't need to worry about to pass the able. You will get the funded account, but it's a little expensive. Why don't you come here and check? here. Okay, see this Tradify. If you come to this Tradify here, discount code, you will get the link over here. You will be able to get, like, it's 35% actually, 35% off for all account, 40% off for the first time purchase. So new customers, you will get 40% off. You have to use the code SPRING. If you use this link, I will get some commission if you would love to use that link. Okay, but you have to use this code to get that discount. It should be 35%, not 30%. It should be 35% for the all accounts for all the people, but 40% for the new users. And if you go to their account, I'm not sure that I'll be able to go over there or not. Okay, over here in Tradify, straight to sim funded. This is the straight to sim funded. So 25k, you will get 40%, 35% off of this amount. 35 or 40% off from that amount. I don't know how much it will be, whatever it is. Okay, and then 100 and 150k. This is all the direct funding, so no eval over here. If you would love to use the direct funding, then you have to use the Tradify. I prefer Tradify because they have no bad reputation until now. That is why I'm saying, I'm talking about them. So over there, I will be grateful if you use the link, this link. And for Take Profit Trader, if you come here for Take Profit Trader, okay, for Take Profit Trader, it is everyday withdrawal. I mean, you can see, right? I mean, you will know that. Tomorrow's I'm going to give the account from Take Profit Trader. So it's a 150k account from Take Profit Trader. I really appreciate the way they're providing the daily payout. And of course, you can see the rules for the Tradify, what type of rules you have to follow. You will get everything over there if you have any rules. Max contract 1 mini or 10 micros, daily loss limit, soft bridge, no daily loss limit. Okay, your maximum trailing drawdown is trailing maximum drawdown is $1,000. Drawdown mode end of the day, so it's not trailing drawdown. End of the day, you will get the drawdown like in my fund futures. Minimum trading days to pay out 10 days. You have to wait 10 days to get your payout. Consistency rules 20%. So you have to be consistently make money 20% of the money. Okay, maximum account 5. So almost the same thing over here for everyone. Just the maximum drawdown is little different, $2,000. So okay, so whatever you will make, you have to wait for 10 days, and consistency rule should be 20%. This is for Tradify. If any of you are interested about straight to sim funded, I'm not interested to talk about this advanced and growth. Of course, you can use them, still you will get that 35 or 40% discount over here if you use the code SPRING. So the code here, this is the code SPRING, SPRING. But if you use this link, I'll be grateful to you. That's all, brother. For Take Profit Trader, that is different. You will see that there is no, here there is no minimum trading days. There is no, what was that? Sorry, here, no minimum trading days, no consistency. There is no minimum trading days, no consistency. If you can make the money, make the money. There is just one rule, and that is you can't breach their maximum loss. So for 50k account for Take Profit Trader, maximum loss is $2,000. You can't breach that $2,000. If you can make $2,000 for the first day, after $2,000, whatever you will make, you will get the payout the same day. No, end of the day trailing drawdown is for Tradify. You asked me for take profit trader, I think. Take profit trader is not end of the day drawdown. Yeah, TPT intraday, brother. I only take profit trader because of their daily payout. That is the best thing I love from them. But if you ask me right now, Apex has the discount, 90% discount. Best way to buy the cheapest account is from Apex right now. What happened to this? Why it is not taking me? No, there is no consistency rules. For take profit trader, there is no consistency rules. Yeah, in Eval they have, but in Funded they don't have any consistency rules. Come on, man. I'm taking the greatest risk here. Still, you don't want to take me. Why is that? No, I will put it a bit lower. A bit lower. Here. 10 is good. Actually, I put my stop loss over here because I'm seeing the last fair lookup from 15-minute chart is respecting. Okay, so that is why I'm little afraid it can fall for this sell side liquidity. So I don't want to take a huge loss. I would go for the minimum risk over here. This is the minimum risk. I have to just cover that 50% of that fair value gap. That's all. So if it can give me the profit, I will go for that profit with the minimum loss, as the constant crossment of that last fair value gap is respecting. While the body will close above this line, I will put my stop loss below this propulsion block. So let me check if it can close above this line first. This constant crossment from 50-minute last fair value gap is holding the price. That is the only problem. I'm afraid it can fall a bit. Though I think that it will go higher because this is an obvious liquidity from 15-minute chart. But before going higher, it can fall for this sell side liquidity. So I don't want to take a huge loss. Instead, I will go for the minimum loss. This 9 handle 2 tick is my minimum loss. If it would love to go higher, it should not close below this 50% of that gap. It can maximum trade until the 50% of this gap. If it go below this gap, then it will keep falling. I don't want to take that risk. Tapped to this 50%, that should be the last line. It will go little below that that gap 50%. It can keep falling, keep falling, keep falling. I don't want to take that risk. Now or never. Okay, I got a stop out. This was the culprit actually I was watching. I know that people like jazz mode. Here, the loss was just 9 handle 2 tick, okay? And for me, 9 handle loss is very logical. Just 9 handle loss. We can mitigate that loss anytime. Even if you see this run was 18 handle run. So mitigating a loss is too simple. But yeah, I would go for that. Let's see how it is going to react. If it closes above this order block again, I will try to take re-entry over here one more time. And I'll go for the market order. If it closes above this order block, if it wait closed too far, then maybe I will wait some kind of lower run. Otherwise, I'll go for the trade very near to that order block. If it doesn't give me the opportunity, I'll just let it go. It can work, it can keep falling, but my interest was it will keep going higher. I was looking for the precision here that it is not going to work with the lower portion of this parallel gap. Unfortunately, it fall a bit and stopped me out. I'm okay with that. So it will fall a bit. I'll go for the buy again. Actually, it is too far. If it was closed here somewhere, okay, here somewhere, I could go for the buy again. As it closed too far, I think I should give up with this trade. Where are the buy side lines? You see the big green up candle, then followed by the big down black candle. Was that an order block formed? Can you explain the consistency rules? Brother, you have to study it. I am not interested to explain the consistency rules, but if you are with us in our Discord, you can ask either Mahadi or Tamimi. They will help you about the consistency rules. They are the expert, okay, comparing with me. 10,444. Mahadi, 10,444, brother. With TPT, can we use Ninja Trader platform? I think you can. I'm not sure, brother. If you go to that website, you will get every kind of information, brother. Quick question. Where the buy side line is, you see begin. What did you mean by that? Here, the real order block is this. This is that consecutive order block. I was using this candle as my order block, which has traded the last fair value gap low as well as this bullish fair value gap. Not this inverse gap, but also this bullish gap. Both of them, okay? It has been worked over there. This is my order block. I know that it can fall a bit until the 50%. I wanted to get the confirmation because I was afraid of this reaction. If I would see that one body has closed above this line, I would never trail my stop loss. My stop loss would be one tick below that candle, which has made this fair value gap. Just one tick below that candle. But while I have seen it has been reacting from that constant crossment, I was afraid maybe it will keep falling. And I know that I will be able to take re-entry. For example, this candle closed very near to this order block here. I would go for the rebuy over there. For the first time, it has traded this gap by that candle. I would love to use the new setup. This low has taken the liquidity. This low, it has taken the liquidity. Low, then market make a bullish gap. Tap to this bullish gap. Lowest down close body close candle is my order block. This candle validate this order block. Tap to this order block. Trade the min threshold. If I'm not wrong, let me check actually. If I'm not wrong, yeah. Failed to trade the min threshold, but if it could trade the min threshold, that would be the best. Then went higher. It was obvious. It just stopped me out because I was looking for the precise price action. What is the precise price action? This gap should be unfilled. Why? Because if you work with this candle which has traded this fair value gap, then trade this. See this fair order block, it has been traded already. While this order block has been traded already by that down close body close candle here, then this should be the unfilled gap. So I was using this gap as an unfilled gap. I wanted to see that it will work as an unfilled gap and it will keep going higher. Sometimes market doesn't work like that way. Sometimes it stopped me out, but I would love to take re-entry over here, but market didn't give me that opportunity as well. If it could close very near to this order block, I would take re-entry because I knew that what is happening over there. I was looking for unfilled gap here. Market has made the unfilled gap there. See this gap? This is the unfilled gap. So market has made the unfilled gap a bit higher around this area. This gap I have marked to see if body can close above that gap. So here you can see one body, two body. Two body has closed above this bearish gap. So bearish gap has been broken. Just that constant crossment was the culprit here. It failed. It made me feel confused. It made me feel confused that I'm going higher or I'm going to fall. If there was one single body could close above that constant crossment of that 15-minute last fair value gap, I would never trail my stop loss from that candle low to there. Even I would go for the stop loss over there because I know that if I put my stop loss over here, this is the best area to put the stop loss. Even I would put it over there. If I'm overzealous, I could cover the mean threshold of that order block only. But while I have seen it is reacting, I didn't want to take the huge loss, so I put it around this area. Got stopped out, tried to take re-entry, didn't give me the re-entry. That's all, brother. But this 444 is nice for me. Yeah, man, I got that. Thank you. I got out early with $400. Wow, Sophia, congratulations, sister. It should work, brother. Sister, I was little confused, okay? Just because of this reaction of this constant crossment. Sometimes I get confused. I was confused here because this was perfectly respecting the constant crossment of that 15-minute last fair value gap. I just needed to see one body close, but it didn't do that. So I trailed my stop loss with a fear that I will take more losses. So I didn't want to take more losses. I know that if it is going to work, I would love to take re-entry. At the same time, market didn't give me the re-entry opportunity. Otherwise, I would take the re-entry over here, maybe around this area, would put my stop loss below that 50% again around this area. This could be my first partial, that order block open. This could be my first partial. I would hold my trade until the high of this last fair value gap, until that area. Okay. Unfortunately, it closed too far and made the unfilled gap there, which I was expecting here. This one I was expecting will be unfilled. Unfortunately, it has made it over there. So sometimes shit happens to me. So I look at the sweep of the buy side line. Is it and no, brother, there is no order block for me because my bias is bullish. If my bias was bearish, this could be my order block because it has taken all the liquidity and has traded this 50-minute last fair value gap. So the highest up close body close candle could be my sell from there, from that order block, if my bias was bearish. As my bias was not bearish and I didn't know that how far this will fall. It could fall until this area, it could fall until that area. I don't know that how far it will fall. So I'm not interested to frame the sell. Instead, I would love to frame the buy again. So that was my buying opportunity. And if you stop judging me and if you watch that entry, how beautifully it has worked with the most logical level of the stop loss, which is here. Look at this trade, how beautifully it has worked. After taking the entry, I got confused while I was watching this reaction. So if you were with me, you saw that my stop loss was here. Then I put it there. Then finally I put it around this area, after seeing the reaction over there. So that was my mistake. I shouldn't do that like that way. But here to there, look at this round. Did it done its job? No, it has to touch that black line. Around 1035 as reference. Cool, thanks. You're most welcome, Chris. 10,445. I don't think so. I'm going to catch 5. That was the next buy for today. Okay, this was the next buy for today. After this buy, this is the next opportunity to take the buy because market has taken the liquidity. Look, first it has taken the liquidity, then it has built the setup over there. If you look for the 22 IT model, it has market structure shift, not a perfect market structure shift, but it's a it's a market structure shift. Trade that fair value gap, keep going higher. This buy side liquidity can be taken, I'm not sure, but this black line has to be taken. It has to be traded. What are you coming on tomorrow, sir? What are you coming on tomorrow, sir? Arthur, what did you say, brother? By the way, anybody took that buy? I'm just asking, okay, for getting an idea how you are trading. Anybody trade around this area except Sophia, because Sophia took that entry and he took $400 something from there. Yeah, you have to switch the account because you have already got another winning trade in that account. So follow the rules, okay? Is there anyone who took the buy over there and didn't copy my trade? Just you took it because you are feeling the same like me. Expand trade. Did you get your profit or did you get stopped out? Yep, I'm in with runner still. Wow, that's cool, man. But make sure that this black line is very, very dangerous line, okay, brother? I'm not saying to close. I'm not saying to anything to you. But remember, this black line is very dangerous. Just remember that. I took the buy from the fair value gap. Congratulations, brother. I saw but hesitated at the end. No worries, man. Sometimes shit happens. Like, it's okay. Like the way I got hesitate after seeing this thing. So it happens, man. And targeting 256. Okay. Best of luck, brother. Raising my stop to protect profit. Okay. Perfect, brother. All I told that be careful about that black line. This buy side liquidity is too obvious to me, but remember this black line is much more stronger comparing with that buy side liquidity. I traded your trade. My stop loss was a bit lower. Yeah, it should be at least below that candle which has made this fair value gap. But as I told, again, I'm going to repeat that one more time. I saw this reaction from this constant crossment. I got afraid. So I wanted the market will give me the precision over here. It didn't give me the precision. I got stopped out. I was looking for re-entry opportunity. It closed there. I didn't take it again. Okay, so that's all. But I knew what I'm doing. I didn't do anything over here. I didn't frame any sell over there. Nothing over there. I was waiting for the buy because I was bullish. I took the buy only. Here, I tried to take a buy here as well. Didn't work. Perfect. Sometimes shit happens. You have to know why you are taking the buy. You have to know why you are taking sell. That's all, brother. But your analysis was perfect. Happy that I saw the same. I saw the same like you, brother. The way I explained this price action before starting this stream, do you guys get it? And is it helping you to understand the market beforehand? Is it helping you a bit? I will wait actually until 11:30 to see, and around the PM session, I hope that I'll be back again. If anyone would love to join to our Discord, it's free, brother. Okay. How many members do I have actually? It's free. You don't need to pay anything over here. Okay, we have 1233 people. Awesome, man. Awesome. You can join us. You will get the link to the pin comment. So here to the pin comment. See this link? You can join us through that link. It's absolutely free. No need to worry about that. Paying me something. Yes, so helpful. Yes, too much. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, MB. Thank you, Arthur. Some days it doesn't work, but most of the days it will work, man. Trust me. Still, this is not a good price action. Trust me, it's not a good price action. I will get the good price action while this market will go outside of this range, outside of that candle. While it will go outside of that candle, I will start to get the best or beautiful price action again. But until market is inside this candle, still that is little weird. The way it went higher, see, it is a very good run. But for ICT trader, it's the shit because we are not able to chase the market. It's called chasing the market. All I'm doing here, it is called chasing the market. Nothing else. I'm just chasing the market by using the new to opening gap, new week opening gap, last 5 lookup logic. All of this logic I'm using to chase the market. But still, this is called chasing market. It is precise, but not good enough for trading. I'm learning. Your explanation are great. Thank you, Chucks. Can we talk something else instead of the price action? I know some of you are already in a trade, so just manage your trade the way you love to manage it. I would love to wait until 11:30, then I will close the stream. So just 12 minutes, 11 minutes. Can we talk about football? Just 11 minutes, okay? It's not about the price action because I'm feeling so bored. Not price action, no psychology, nothing. Just talking about football or cricket. Where from do you work another thing than trading? Man, trading is not my earning source. I have my own business that is actually the family business. So that is my earning source. Instead of that, my father left little money for me, okay? So I don't need to do anything, to be honest. I don't need to do anything. Actually, from 2020 to until now, I'm spending my father's money. Now I'm useless boy, okay? Don't judge me, please. I'm spending my father's money. That's all. I'm not using any of your money. I'm using my father's money. So that is my income, okay? So not the trading. I don't earn money from trading. I'm taking some money from trading. Actually, I have done it long time ago, like last year, before the last year. I'm getting some money near about 34,000. So far, I have got 17,000. I'm taking little money every month. I have lost 38,000, 36, 38,000 near about like that type of money last year. from trading last year. Yeah, it's true. You wanna judge me? It's up to you, man. I have no problem. But it was too difficult for me to trade around 2024. The worst price action ever in my life. But it's not my earning source. Most of the money I'm taking from the top step. I try to spend them for some good work. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm donating them, but I spend those money for doing some good job or good work for other people. Not all of them, but some of them. Hey Jason, when you will travel to Saudi Arabia and during the trip, will you hold any stream? No. It's about the Hajj. I don't want to do anything. I won't be able in Twitter, in Discord, in YouTube, nowhere. It's a religious thing. I want to give everything of me for Allah. Okay, so I won't be available in any platform for near about 30 to 40 days. I'm going to travel next month, 20 to 30. I don't know when, but while the flight will be confirmed, I will let you know that exactly from which date to which date I won't be available here. Okay, I want to give my whole me to Allah. That's all. It's a Hajj. If you are Muslim, you know what is Hajj. I'm your lost brother. Did you? Hey Spong, you're my lost brother. Oh man, I'm not a millionaire. I made some money in 2023. I lost some money in 2024. I have little money now. My father left enough money for me. Alhamdulillah. It's more than enough. Okay. I have the Portugal residency. Inshallah, in November I will get the passport from Portugal. And you know, Portugal €1 is equal 100 taka in Bangladesh. So if I can earn like €1,000 a month, it's like huge lifestyle in Bangladesh. If I can earn just if my earning is $1,000, €1,000, then it's a huge lifestyle in Bangladesh because we live in a poor country. So I feel shame to spend my father's money, but you know, I forgot to work. I forgot how to work. While I started to trade, it made me lazy. I'm getting some money from affiliate. To be honest, I'm getting some money from YouTube. No, nothing. 150 to 180 to $200 maximum. I'm getting from YouTube. Maximum $200 in my life I got from YouTube after tax. But now this time I'm making some money from affiliate. Good money, okay? I'm not saying it's small. It's good. At least I can survive in Bangladesh, not in Portugal, because it's not enough to survive in Portugal. But in Bangladesh, it's okay. I can survive. But maybe one day I will make some more money like other people are making million of dollars from Discord, paid Discord, from mentorship. Oh man, I shouldn't promise like that way. I shouldn't promise like that way. I could earn some money from Discord, to be honest, from mentorship. Hey Big Uzi, you are from Portugal, brother? Can you ask your father if he can adopt me? My father died in 2022, April 19. He died actually by a heart attack, cardiac attack. You can say that I'm an orphan. But fortunately, I have just one bad habit, and that is smoking. I don't have any other bad habit. No alcohol, no spending money for girls, no bad habit, okay? Simply, I don't have any bad habit except smoking. Fortunately, so my cost is not that much. I don't sleep, so I don't need the place to sleep. Sometimes I sleep for 2 to 3 hours. I can sleep anywhere. I slept on mosque I slept on road, I slept anywhere. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. For eat, I just eat one time most of the time around the lunch hour, lunch time, sometimes around the dinner. If you see me, you will get surprised. I'm so thin, okay, skinny. I'm so skinny, so skinny. No worries, man. It's okay, Rosas. You should stop it. I should stop it. I know that. Inshallah, while I will go for Hajj, I will I will quit smoking. That is my only desire for this Hajj. From this Hajj, I would love to quit smoking. Chacha, তুই কই? আসো, আমার লাইফ কমপ্লিট। বেরোবো? আচ্ছা, বেরোচ্ছে। Share your pic, Tito. I will one day. Ready. I will one day. I am a very shy guy. I don't like to share my face. It's not good looking, okay? May God bless him. Losing the father is the worst experience I have had, man. I feel like I lost everything. I have lost everything. Everything. Want to see how my trading crew looks like? I don't look good, man. I have a pic actually in Twitter. 50-50 pic, okay? I don't remember. Tito with a Jaja. By the way, what is Jaja? JK, just kidding. But what is Jaja? J-A-J-A. Guys, I'm going to finish the streaming for now. Just let me find the picture if I can get. How uploaded it? I have very long hair. Just a second. By the way, Mahdi, I was very near for 50 subscriber, 450 subscriber. Fortunately, it's 447. Just missed for 3. Wow, why it's too slow? That's 50 of me actually, but I would love to show you the. This is me, but 50 of me, okay, not the 100. But I would love to show my hair. I love my hair. Come on, man. Oh man, how many tweet I have done? Thousands, 2,550 posts. Are you kidding me? Am I going to get it? This is one of my picture where you can see my hair. This is my niece and me actually. I have very long hair. I'm not a good looking guy. I don't look good. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy for myself, but not like that good. Come on, man. Where are you? How many things I have posted, you say? 2,550 posts. Are you kidding me? Yeah, my picture is over here. Over here. Just give me a second. Find it now. I think that picture is not loading. No, I won't be able to show you that. Sorry, brother. I thought that I will be able to show it. I posted it in Twitter, but I love my long hair. But it's not loading actually. I don't know why. Yeah, another day I hope I will find it. But I have really so long hair and I love my hair. Thank you guys for being over here. I think we will meet tomorrow. I am not sure about the PM session. I thought that I'll come around the PM session, but I'm just not sure right now that I'll be able to come around the PM session. Oh, here you go. This is my hair, okay? I love my long hair. The panther, but the pink panther. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I'm not sure about the PM session, but yeah, around tomorrow I'll be back around tomorrow. Okay. Until then, cheers, guys.